Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and today we are doing our comic book haul. Let me switch my screen here. There we go. We're doing our comic book haul. Plus, I have a CGC and a CBCS graded books. The CBCS is a verified signature that came back from San Diego. So, let's see what we got going on. See, I think we're streaming live. Let me check this out and see. Telling you this new system that they've got on YouTube is really really messing with me. I don't know why everything is so just off, but it certainly is. What in the world? Okay, I'm really literally trying to find out if I'm actually live or not because this is just quite the mess. Oh, there we go. I guess we are live. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The first 2 minutes of this has been an absolute disaster. But like I say, it's the new system that they have here on YouTube has really been messing me up. All right. Let's get going with the books. Forget all the technical jargon. Let's get on to the books. We're starting off with Captain Marvel and Star. This is the first cover of Star. There we go. And I'll be honest, I have not read it, so I do not know who Star is. I just picked this up. This is the second printing of this, so this is a variant of this issue. So there we go. And I got a nice box down here I can put all my books in. Went and picked this up as well, the facsimile edition of what issue is this? 181. Batman 181, not the Hulk 181. Nonetheless, an amazing first appearance. First appearance of Poison Ivy. I wish I could get the real one, but I've not been able to find one for a good price, so we had to, make do. There we go. I absolutely love this cover. Batgirl number 38. Excuse me. I'm actually not sure who the artist is on this. I think my first thought would be Josh Middleton, but I'm honestly not sure if that's who did this cover or not. It is just a gorgeous cover. Look at that cover. That is a phenomenal looking cover. You know what? Let's open it up and find out who did the cover. Hey Kim, how you doing? I think I have probably like a minute delay on this. It's absolutely horrible. Let's see. And they're not putting it in the front. Are they putting it in the back? Are they not putting it in here at all so you can know who did all the hard work on these books? Seriously? You gotta be kidding me. Kim, those pops look absolutely phenomenal. So many great pops. You gotta be kidding me. I don't even see it in here. Wow. That is craziness. But anyway, I think it's Middleton, which is not going to help at all if it's not Middleton. There we I really should have looked that up beforehand, but since I'm no longer getting books online, from Midtown. I don't have any invoices to actually tell me these things. These I thought was really, really cool. Samuel L. Jackson, Cold Space. It's a 4-issue miniseries, and sadly, I could not find issue 2. These were in, I think it's a 25-cent bin. So I was like, heck yeah. This is issue 1. And each issue had variants. This is issue 3, which I thought was pretty cool. And this is also issue 3. Again, for $1, I'll go ahead and buy that second one as well. Yeah, it's if the credit's in there, I am not seeing it because usually it's right inside that first cover. There we go, issue 4. So now I have to somehow find issue 2. I hate it when I find a miniseries and it's not all there. Now the search is on, which will be added to many, 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 many more of the miniseries. I thought this was really cool. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This is a charity cover, a charity spectacular, as they're calling it here. There's a regular one, and then there's this one that apparently was for, where is it at? The disaster relief when Japan had the tsunami a few years ago. So I thought that was pretty cool that they went through the effort of making that and making a donation to help the people of Japan when they were going through a lot. That's pretty cool. There we go. I thought that was pretty cool. Next, a couple of Grimm fairy tales. We have, this is just from the first run, issue 69 from Grimm fairy tales. I really enjoy the Grimm fairy tales. Good twist on old stories. And I've said before, my two favorite is Robin Hood and Cinderella Serial Killer Princess, which to me is hilarious name. And Oz. I don't know how many's in this run. I don't know if this is part of like just the regular run or this was its own separate run. Yeah, Kim, after watching your videos at some point, I know, gosh, I know it's like a long delay on here. I'm going to go through all my pops and redo another video, some more videos for those because that gave me motivation to get them in order and do that. By the way, I did see that message a couple minutes ago, so it's not way, way, way off. I thought this was cool, kind of a continuation of Transformers from 1984. This is from IDW, Transformers 84. That first Transformers run is one I've been trying to work on, so hopefully I can kind of add to that run. Now I got a big run of Simpsons comics because I love me some Simpsons. There we go. We start off with issue 32. I'll run through these pretty fast. Oh, by the way, this is a newsstand, which I thought that was kind of cool. Issue 33, also a newsstand. I think this is funny. This is a takeoff on the beginning of each episode where Bart's riding the skateboard. So I think that's kind of cool. Next is issue 34, also newsstand. Issue 35. Yep, also newsstand. Not all these will be newsstand. Yeah, Kim, I need all the motivation I can get. And just so you know, as soon as I saw the message, I replied to it so you can tell me the delay on it. Because I know it's a long one. 36. All these right here were in dollar bins. So, a bunch of Simpsons books in the dollar bins. 37. There we go. 38. Kind of Kind of a Spider-Man type of takeoff here. This looks pretty cool. From Bongo Comics way back in the 90s, I believe. I think these are still in the 90s. Issue 40. It might have been early 2000s when these come out. 1998 when this come out. 41. '42. And this one is actually a direct edition here. There you go. 47. Also a direct edition. 48. There you go. 69. There you go. 70. I really do want to get this whole run, but you know, most of them aren't worth anything, but it's just cool to have the Simpsons. There we go. 125. And that's the last one of those. Now, Itchy and Scratchy issue 1. We have the regular and the newsstand. The regular one has an Itchy and Scratchy pull-out poster in it. And the newsstand did not have that. So I thought that was pretty cool, since they went ahead and had both of them. It helped a little bit. These right here are kind of beat up, but I was just like, you know what? I do like when you can find the Whitman copies. Action Comics, what issue is this? I think 498, I believe this one is. The old Whitman copies. Just don't find those too often, so even though it's beat up, it's, you know, it's gosh, it's not in good shape. It's one of those that might be like a 3, a 4 maybe, but yeah, it's a Whitman, so I went ahead and picked that up. I also missed the K&N Kudos Simpson Pops. I definitely wanted those. It makes me mad I couldn't get them. This is also Whitman. This is issue 490. Now that's pretty cool there. There you go. Superman going right through a building, and that building looks like it's about to collapse. Next is issue 513. I believe this is the first appearance of someone, and I cannot remember because I did not write it on the back. I'm pretty sure this is a first appearance. Really, Kim? Now that actually came up before I said anything, but the a Maxim magazine with Marge on the cover. That sounds awesome. Really gross at the same time. Next is the first time I've seen this, so I went ahead and picked it up. I think this was in a dollar bin. Batman Joker's Apprentice, #1. I think this is a one-shot. Thought that looked pretty cool. So let's go ahead and pick that up for only $1. There we go. Now some connecting covers, because I'm a sucker for connecting covers, and we're going to show you these right here. This is Justice League of America this is 2007, issue 7. Let's see if we can get these lined up properly. Kinda like so. Oh, now you can't see them. There we go. I do like me some connect. And they're way off. There they go. Now they're back. Kinda, sorta. There we go. Again, sucker for my connecting cover variants. Well, not variants, just connecting covers. And I actually did not even know this was a run. The Injustice League at the mercy of the Injustice League. You got all the villains. You see all the heroes all tied up. I thought that was pretty cool. We got Joker, Ivy. Gosh, who are some of these? Lex, Grood. The one guy I don't know. I believe that's Cheetah right there. I believe that's Cheetah. So I'm not sure who this one is back here. Don't know who that guy is. That's kind of cool. There we go. I actually had to enlarge the screen because of my old age. GameStop blocked out. That's weird. That is something I've never heard before. Issue 13 from Justice League of America. They call it Injustice League. Another connecting covers. Let's see if we can put these up here so we can kind of see them. There we go. There we go. Kind of see them there. Yeah, it's connecting covers. I'm a sucker for them. And they're only, when you find them only for $1, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick those up. Justice League of America. This is an Alex Ross connecting covers, which I actually already have these, but anytime I can find them, I'll go ahead and pick up another set of them. There we go. There we go. Some Alex Ross goodness right there. It actually took me a really long time to find this one right here. I looked and looked and finally found it in a dollar bin one time, and we had a dollar bin, so I went ahead and picked up both of those again. So yeah, I've never heard of that happening, where they wouldn't just locked you out like that. That is weird. This is also a connecting cover. Justice Society of America. I actually have the other part to it, and I just picked up this one, and I should have gone through my books and grabbed the other one so I could show you guys the connecting cover. I'm gonna have to check that out on Reddit. I'd never heard of that. Green Lantern #1. This is from 2011, I think. 2005. 2011 is the New 52. And if I'm not mistaken, that looks like some Alex Ross goodness right there. There we go. Next, Justice League #30. This is, I believe, the first time Jessica Cruz wears the first cameo of Jessica Cruz. I can't remember which it is. It's something to do with Jessica. I do remember that much, which is not helping. I'm pretty sure issue 50 from Green Lantern is when she actually first wears the costume. And I believe 30 is when she first, it's like an early cameo. I think that's what this one is. Let's see. I think I have just under 8,000 comics. Just under. I found this one. This was not in the dollar bin, but Popeye, the Action Comics #1, first appearance of Superman homage cover. I thought that was awesome. And not only that, but these Popeye books are very hard to find. That's really the first time I've seen any in a long, long time. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and pick up issue 1. He had a few more issues, but maybe next time I go down that way, I'll see if he still has them. Maybe he can cut a little bit better deal if I get a few of them. But for now, I'm very happy getting that Action Comics homage cover. Homage cover. I don't know what weighs more, my comics in my house or my stomach. I've gotten the chunky lately. This is one that I had forgotten even existed. until I was at Heroes Con in Charlotte, and I was at Mike Zeck's table, and I saw this print. I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. Such an amazing cover. He had some prints of it. I was like, yeah, I got to go back and find that book. So there we go. I think this one was like $3, I believe. It's not in mint condition, but I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and pick that up for $3. Love that Doom cover. I think that is phenomenal. There we go. That is awesome. Okay. All right, these two I had to pick up. I am such a fan of this show. The regular show, unfortunately, they ended this series, I think it was earlier this year or sometime last year. Man, when you get old, time runs together. So I went ahead and picked up these. Issue 1. I was going to say A and B cover, but I think they're, you know, kind of both A and B. You know, a lot of times they'll just, whichever one they pick up first, they'll just send. There we go. Kim, you can't say a lot with all those magazines and everything. The magazines, all the pops, all the other stuff. All the DVDs, VHS. If you haven't checked out Kim's page, definitely check out Kim Baer. That's Kymbear. Check out her page. She's been doing a lot of her Funko Pop collection recently, and also has her, was it your niece or is it your cousin? Been doing some videos on there as well. Awesome stuff. Love this cover. A little homage to John Cusack. kinda Cusacky. Thought that was cool. This is a little run I'm trying to get. All these covers, I don't know how many it is in this little run, where it has a different, the City Fall covers, where it's got a different person focused on the first, on the cover. I've said cover like 12 times just now. But yeah, definitely love these covers. So definitely going to try to get more of those. This is from, see, IDW. I want to say this might have been just, see, this is issue 27, so it's probably a couple years ago now. Next, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is from Volume 1, probably 1985. Late 84, early 85, something like that. This was like a $3 cover, or $6 issue. It's hard to find these in really good shape, so I saw this in good shape. Went and picked that up. There we go. Yes. Kim's niece is on there, so definitely, if you get a chance, check that out. Oh, last copy before my 2 graded books. This is issue 10 of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Love this Shredder cover. That is awesome. Let's see here. Because I believe this is a wraparound, because I think most of the early issues were wraparound covers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These wraparound covers were phenomenal. Those are great. That is great. I want to, gosh, I think this is still 84. It does have some stains in it, but I think this was, I believe this one was $3. I think the other one was $6 and this one was $3. Wow, this was all the way in 1987. So the first one's come out in 84, so it was quite a delay as they were coming out. Yeah, I like the black and white. I think that looks awesome. Look at that. Look at that nice Shredder. That is phenomenal. Then on the back, it's got the turtles. Says the next issue is going to be on sale in mid-May. If I only had been around to collect some of these back then. Yeah, I'm definitely a collector, no doubt about that, Kim. I keep saying I'm going to start getting rid of some things, and yet I never do. All right, San Diego. I've got the signatures of Gail Simone and Kat Staggs. I was actually going to get this through CGC, but Gail was at the DC booth, and they said she is not. DC does not really welcome them over to get the graded books. So I went ahead and got the signatures on here. Got Gail Simone and Kat Staggs down here, and took it over to CBCS, and it did come out a 9.8. If I'd actually known that Gail was going to be there, I do have the gold foil incentive cover that was one per comic shop. I would have gotten that one graded instead, but there we go. Got the regular one. And the cool thing is I was talking to Kat before I went over and got Gail's signature. I was asking her when's the next issues coming out. She said she is ready to go. Ready to go. She's just waiting on Gail to get the story together. And when I met Gail, I asked her, I was like, well, what's going on with it? She said, well, the thing of it is she's also writing the TV series for it that they're in talks with about. And so hopefully this will be a TV series before long. I think it'd be great for a sci-fi channel. Love this. Love this. The Secret of the Ooze. Love that back in the day. And my last issue, this one I picked up from a friend of a friend, and they hooked me up with a great deal on this. It is the Adam Hughes Harley Quinn #1 variant. I've been trying so hard and so long to find one for a good deal. And we got a 9.6, and I got it at, I'm not going to say a steal, but I got it for a heck of a deal. Kim, no, I'm not going to NYCC. Maybe next year. I want to go to that one. I have not been. I might skip San Diego next year just because of the ridiculous cost of travel, hotel, and everything. So I may be going next year to that. To NYCC instead of San Diego. But this book is phenomenal. And I was talking to the guy that sold it. He said it has not been pressed. So I'm really thinking about resubmitting it, having them press it, and grading it. Maybe we can step it up to that 9.8 or the impossible 9.9 or 10, which I've got a bunch of graded books. Never seen one even close to 9.9. Okay, 9.8, but I just don't even really understand the difference between a 9.8 and a 9.9 because when you look up the grader notes, 9.8, it says nothing. So to me, if there's nothing wrong with it, it should be higher than a 9.8. But it is what it is. So I'm really thinking about resubmitting this one, having it pressed, and getting it regraded. Again, got a heck of a deal on that. So I am so happy to finally have added this to the collection. Now, the only Harley Quinn really major book that I need is the Harley Quinn #1. It's not Harley Quinn #1. It's Batman Harley Quinn. Came out. It's a one-shot from 1999. It's really Harley's first real appearance in the DC universe. Kim, that would be awesome. Yeah, I would love to. That'd be great to come up, meet you, hang out, and you could be my tour guide of New York, because I know you know New York. I can tour guide you around Charlotte. So there we go. And I will also say this: I knew Adam Hughes before this come out, but when this first come out, I was like, this is amazing. This is when I really said, oh, this guy can really, really draw. And I have met him at San Diego a couple times. I would kind of almost like to get this signed and graded, but nah, it's going to hang on to that. So that's my haul for today. Finally got to show these two awesome books. So happy to have this. Hopefully they'll have a TV series. For the last 2+ years, when did this come out? In 2017, so about 2 years now. I've been hyping this book. I think it's an amazing read. It's only 6-issue series, so if you get a chance, read this. I actually found a complete run in some 25-cent bins the other day, which I cannot believe. I found some for $0.25 each. That's absolutely ridiculous. Even if it's not going to be a speculation, which I don't like to speculate. I just love the book. Love the story. So, again, Kat Stagg's artwork in that goes amazing with Gail Simone's storytelling. Gosh, it'd be so cool. I'm just looking at this book now thinking, have Adam Hughes, Gail Simone, Jimmy Palmiotti, Chad Hardin also did a lot of art in the Harley Quinn New 52 run. Actually, I met all 4 of them year before last in San Diego, and I could have met all 4 of them again this year in San Diego. So there you go. Now I got ideas going through my head. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up because it's yeah. So yep, that's all we got. And let me see if I can find how to exit this monstrosity, this new run that they've got going here. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at that. I'm just right now. I'm looking at the stream and how everything's going. It's kind of throwing me off. But anyway, that's all I got. And you guys, thanks for joining me, Kim, too. I appreciate that. And you guys, have an incredible day.